Hey y'all, I'm KJ and welcome to my very first vlog on Chronicles of a Grown Black Girl. My channel is where soft life meets real life. Look, I'm in my 30s, I'm figuring it out just like everybody else, but I also believe in creating calm, showing up as I am, and finding joy in the everyday. So this week's vlog is a Sunday reset. Nothing fancy, just me getting my space and spirit together for the week. I started with a much needed cleanup session because when my space is clear, my mind usually flows a whole lot better. I don't know about y'all, but I have to clean in layers. I start with what I see first, and then I get into the smaller details. So I had to do my dishes. I had quite a few in the sink because no, I did not do my dishes last night. I realized I'm an adult and I have free will, and sometimes it's okay to go to bed with a dish or two in the sink. So after I did my dishes, I then realized I need to sweep and steam mop my floor. So that was next on the agenda, and also had to check on my puppy because it was nap time for her while I was doing all of this. Now, of course, after I finish my first round of cleaning, I have to make my daily matcha. For me, this has become such an exciting part of my day. I love a good matcha, but I also love making them at home. I feel like they taste better, I can control my sweetness better, and I don't have to worry about whether or not the place is going to accidentally use cow milk because, woo, that is not a good time. Now that our matcha is made, we gotta let my girl Camilla out. She loves to get attention. So whenever I first let her out of the crate, there's a lot of energy and sometimes a little bit of attitude. But we did have some good sun today. So I figure, why not? Let's get ready and go for a little walk. I also want to start getting her acclimated to being in public, being around people, and learning how to relax in public. She finally has all of her shots so that we can do this a lot more, and I can be a lot less anxious about the fact that she will be out and around people and other dogs. Putting her harness on, I feel like, is really funny for her because she just sits there and watches me struggle. Like, girl, help me out here so that we can get outside faster. I know that's where you want to go. However, I am very proud of her. She did really well today. She sat down. She watched a couple people walk by. Of course, I had to tell her not to put things in her mouth every 3 seconds, but we're making progress. As Camilla and I were outside, my evil twin sent me a text message asking if I wanted to hang out. Of course, the answer was yes. So originally, we were just supposed to go to Crafty Crab. Somehow, we ended up stumbling upon an art event. They had some really interesting pieces out there, some really nice pieces out there. There was music, poetry. I mean, it seemed like a really good time. But of course, our goal was to go to Crafty Crab, and that's exactly what we did. Please know what time was had. Now, when it comes to me and my evil twin, we always end up in some shenanigans that were not the original plan. So, after we left Crafty Crab, we decided we wanted some dessert, but almost everywhere was closed because it's a Sunday. I saw this place called the Cookie Plug, and I've wanted to try them for a very long time. So, I said, hey, let's go to the Cookie Plug and see what they're talking about. That turned into us deciding we wanted to be YouTube food critics. So we decided to fix us a glass of wine and we tasted these cookies. Y'all, this footage is so hilarious. Once I can get through it without laughing, I'll edit that video and post it for y'all too. But please know, your next favorite food critics are on the way. And after that, it was time to relax and unwind for my Sunday. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for spending time with me. I hope that this vlog reminded you that you don't have to do the most to reset. Sometimes it's just about being present, being gentle with yourself, and doing the little things that make you feel good again. If you enjoyed this vibe, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you come back for more episodes of Chronicle of a Grown Black Girl. See you next time. KJ out.